Without further ado, let's get into it, baby. To start off episode 5, we got the ADL, or the Anti-Defamation League, which I'm sure plenty of you guys have heard of. So a little background on the ADL. They were founded in 1913 by a Jewish fraternal organization, and it was formed as a Jewish self-defense and public relations group following the aftermath of the Leo Frank case, which is basically just a case where this powerful Jewish guy named Leo Frank was lynched because he raped and murdered a 13-year-old Christian girl. Nice. Greatest ally, by the way. And then he tried to pin it on some black dude, and he was actually so guilty that the KKK actually came out in defense of the black guy, which is crazy. And basically, since then, the ADL made it its mission to make sure nothing like that ever happens again to other members of the Jewish community. And so the purpose of the ADL is to establish a political shield around Jewish power and influence, especially as Jews became increasingly entrenched in media, finance, and academia. Now, fast forward to today, and the ADL monitors speech, censors platforms, and labels dissenting views as hate, especially those that threaten globalist, pro-immigration, and anti-white narratives. For example, when Elon Musk bought Twitter and allowed free speech, the ADL accused Elon of enabling anti-Semitism and launched an ad boycott campaign with the goal of strong-arming Elon into removing figures critical of Israel and Jewish power, such as Alex Jones, Nick Fuentes, and Kanye West. And later, Elon even came out and said that the ADL was trying to kill X by tanking its revenue. The ADL also did the same thing to platforms like Twitch because it wasn't censoring people who spoke about Israel's misconduct in Palestine following the October 7th Hamas attacks, and called for streamers like Vaush and Hassanabi to be removed from the platform for engaging in anti-Semitic rhetoric. So in short, the ADL doesn't just want to remove slurs or prevent Holocaust denial, it wants to criminalize or financially penalize political speech that criticizes Israel, exposes Jewish elite networks, or calls out double standards. The ADL has also long opposed immigration restrictionism, nationalism, and white identity movements, while simultaneously supporting Zionist ethno-nationalism in Israel. So this is just how they play. They label political criticism as hate and then strangle platforms financially until they conform. It's not about safety, it's about control. The ADL is less a civil rights group and more a gatekeeper of narrative, defining what you're allowed to say about Jews, Israel, and power itself.